Hello and welcome. I've decided to put 3 more videos about how to use VPN servers and various other internet service providers' content to your advantage. So video 4, we talk about how to stream/download TV from other countries without using a VPN client. This helps improve your download content speeds. Video 5 is how to set up a PTP VPN or a private proxy. This is how you can update region-locked country software or bypass school or work-restricted websites. You can also access your home network through the internet. Video 6 basically covers how to set up an open VPN client, and basically that has the same advantages as video 5, but it is a more secure system, however is more difficult to set up. So this is video 4, talking about how to stream and download content from other countries. Okay, so previously, in order to download TV content from another country, you'd have to use a VPN provider. However, there's a new services starting to come on the internet, usually provided by VPN providers, called Smart DNS services. Basically, Smart DNS services allow you to download TV content from other countries. Current VPN providers are shown here. The problem with VPN in order to download TV content is VPN connections tend to be slower than standard internet connection because the connections are encrypted, and they tend to be more expensive than the Smart DNS alternatives. Smart DNS services, for example Overplay and Strong DNS, both services I have used quite successfully for a couple of months now. They offer normal internet speeds. However, you can't update country-specific software. However, they are cheaper than a full VPN service. However, if you wanted to have a look at how to update country-specific software, video 5 would be a very good option to look at. So how does DNS servers work? Well, in order to understand how it works, you need to basically understand how the internet works. As a high level, a DNS server is a phone book. When you type in, for example, IBM.com, it sends off the IBM.com to a DNS server. The DNS server returns a phone number, example 129.42.58.216. Equally, if you type in Google, it comes back with 74.125.237.84. If you enter 74.125.237.84 into your internet browser, you will go directly to the Google homepage because you're effectively dialing in the phone number for Google. However, obviously numbers aren't easy to remember, but names are, and that's why the system works like it does. So, in terms of how the system works, in terms of like a picture diagram, you type in, for example, YouTube.com. Your modem router goes to a DNS server through the internet. The DNS server tells you the phone number of YouTube is 173.194.35.2. It then goes back to your computer through the internet. Your computer then goes, I want to go to 173.194.35.2. It sends the signal back into the internet and it finds the YouTube server. So how does Smart DNS servers work? Well, they act as basically a middleman. So you type in youtube.com, the computer sends it to the modem router, it goes to the internet, it then goes to a Smart DNS server, which is will tell you the address for YouTube is in fact 155.155.1.2. It then sends that number back to your computer puts that number in and goes back onto the internet again. But 155.155.1.2 isn't the address for YouTube. It's in fact the address for the Smart DNS server. So you end up going to the Smart DNS server, which is acting as a middleman stroke call center in the middle. The Smart DNS server is automatically set up so that when a computer is connected to 155.155.1.2, it automatically forwards the data, the request for information, to YouTube server at 173.194.3.2. Well, what that means is that YouTube sees that the request comes from the Smart DNS server. So if the YouTube had restricted content, regions restricted content, it would only see the region or the country that the Smart DNS server's in. It doesn't know where the original request came from, because the Smart DNS is a middleman, and then the middleman is in the country that you want to access the content. Well, how does this differ from a VPN service? Well, it's very similar, to be honest. The only difference is the middle part is encrypted. So you go to youtube.com, it sends off a signal to the router. The router goes through the internet through an encrypted connection to a VPN server. The VPN server then contacts the DNS server. The DNS server returns a phone number of 173.194.35.2. It then goes back onto the internet to the VPN server, back to your modem router via the encrypted internet connection. Your computer then goes, okay, I really want to go to 173.194.35.2, sends the signal out again, goes to the internet through the encrypted server to the VPN server, and then the VPN server contacts YouTube. So the main difference is there's still the same number of steps going on, it's just that there's a encrypted part between your router and the VPN server, and this is what slows down your VPN provided content. So that concludes this video. If you wish to know how to download regional specific software, which you can't do using DNS servers, then please check out videos 5 and 6. Thank you very much. Bye.